Hello. Here's this week's habit of mind. It says creative. Creative. What does that mean? Have you heard that word before? What does it mean to be creative? I wrote here, I see things in many ways. So here's kind of like a thought bubble with lots of different ideas. Those light bulbs represent ideas. Sometimes that's a symbol for like idea. So all these different ideas are ways of doing things. Creative. So creative means when you're trying to do something. Maybe you're doing art, maybe you're doing math, maybe you're trying to build something. You think about many different options and you get really unique and thoughtful and come up with a creative idea, a unique way, maybe a way that hasn't been done before, maybe a new way. That's being creative. I can think of an example when I've seen kids be creative. One time someone was getting ready to go down to kids club after school and had so many things to carry and they were trying to put them in their backpack and they just weren't fitting in. And no matter what we did, we couldn't fit everything into their backpack. And then we noticed a strap on this backpack that was kind of like a clip. And so this person said, I know what I can do. Let me put these things inside my backpack. And since my lunchbox won't fit, I'm going to use this strap to carry my lunchbox on the outside. And so we strapped the lunchbox to the outside of the backpack. So everything was inside, the lunchbox was strapped on the outside, and everything was somehow attached or inside that backpack. So that's a creative way of thinking about how to carry things downstairs. At first we were thinking that everything had to be inside that backpack, and that wasn't working. So seeing things in many ways and being creative, that person was able to say, hey, wait a minute. I have another idea. There's not only one way of carrying my things downstairs. I can do this in other ways. And so came up with some other ways to carry the things downstairs. There's so many times that I see kids think creatively. I don't know. I can't say that word. But when I see kids think in creative ways, they'll say it that way. Creatively. I don't know. I can't say that one. So I'll say it when I see you think in creative ways. And that's a lot like during writing workshop. Someone comes up with a really unique and thoughtful idea for a story. Maybe one that they haven't tried before. And they just were really thinking and putting things together. Like, wow, that's really a unique way. That's a new way. That's creative. Or when we're doing art, if we're drawing flowers in one way, and maybe someone thinks of this new way, like they're just being really thoughtful in this new way to add decoration and design to the flower, that's using their creativity. Building with blocks and thinking of different ways to support them and put them together and have them stand and grow tall, that's being creative. Going outside, being creative in the dirt, what can you make? What can you use all those outside materials for to be creative? Yeah, so being creative can happen in all parts of your life, right? Some people are really creative when they're cooking, putting different ingredients together. I heard that Gus is someone who's creative with his cooking, and he puts different ingredients and different spices together and makes some really interesting foods by being creative. So he sees things in new ways when he's in the kitchen. So think about how you can be creative as you move through your day. Will it be in math? Sometimes there's different ways of solving addition problems or subtraction problems. You can be creative. Is it in art? Right? Is it in writing? Is it when building? Is it when playing? When will you be creative? Okay, think about that as you go through the week. How can you be creative with what you're doing?